the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak. You better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And welcome. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. Tuesday has begun, Otis, and it's 53.
Oh, it's beautiful outside.
Is it not?
Man, I do not like the time change.
Now, we didn't get daybreak until 6:57 just about 3 to 4 minutes ago, and all this keeps getting pushed. It won't be long before it'll be completely dark when you head off to work. That's
terrible.
And then at 5 o'clock, it's dark again. Yeah. It's depressing.
Yeah, bad depressing.
Yeah.
But it's not going to change. So no matter what we do,
we're stuck with this.
We're stuck with it. Trump came out, I guess this was last year, and he said 50% want to keep it, 50% want to change it. And so when it's straight down the middle like that, we're just going to leave everything like it is. I guess that's one of those pick your battles.
Yeah, and it wasn't worth that.
He told the Democrats, I don't know why y'all crying so much now. He said, I ain't even got started.
Did you see where Biden was trying to take credit for the peace deal? He said he laid the groundwork. He couldn't
he gave him an airplane and a helicopter?
He couldn't get on Air Force One. Bless it, as they say.
That's because we're already 2 weeks. This marks 2 weeks of the Schumer shutdown.
Yeah, we're 2 weeks into that.
14 days of this.
And I don't see an end coming anytime soon. I really don't.
I mean, why do you want to allow illegals to get free health care? You won't even help the people who live in this country.
Doesn't make sense to a lot of people.
You know, I've never in my life figured that out.
Have you seen this, Otis? This is, and you're going to see more of this. These are starting to pop off everywhere across, especially our area. Let me go ahead and show you this. This is from Quitman School District, and they are letting you know that there is no more tailgating. So there you go.
You know, I guess in my line of work, you have to look at everything on the bad side, and you have to plan for the worst.
You do.
And but it all comes down to...
That's where prenups came into, in case anybody... Plan for the worst.
Plan for the worst. One bad apple. Well, a multiple, because it was, 3 different places. Ruined it for everyone.
They sure did.
It's a sad day when we have to fall back on making people stop going to ball games and having fun.
Now, as I told Odie, I don't blame them. Bay Springs has canceled the game with Heidelberg this weekend, the Friday night game that was supposed to take place. I don't blame that one bit. There's too much unsettledness to play at this point. That needs some. You just don't know who's going to come, who's going to do what.
Yeah.
And you know, all of this is going to get Odie in the near future to where these few bad people run it for everyone to where we can't even have ball games or concerts anywhere because the bad people show up and take over a group, and that's what's going on. And that was no one's fault except the bad people.
Yeah. And then look at everybody else that was there trying to have a good time. 99% of the people at that venue wanted to watch football, support their team, have fun, have a nice evening, and then panic was erupted. This day and time that we're in.
And we are one.
We are definitely, and the Bible says, things are going to get tough.
We're there.
Man.
I don't. You dabble a little bit, and I hadn't gotten brave enough because I hadn't gotten me a Robinhood account to where I know how to do this stuff on my own or anything like that. When it comes to stocks, you didn't have any of this stock that was called Beyond Meat, did you?
No, I didn't have that.
It was basically fake meat, vegan stuff. Vegan.
Oh no, that right there told me I wasn't gonna buy it.
It was worth $7.8 billion. Now it's nothing. The bottom has fell out of it as they were trying to hide that nobody was buying it, and they tried to do some more loans to make it look good, and it fell apart. So if you had stock in it ain't looking good.
No.
Overall, I'm not saying there's some people that don't eat that, but by and large, just big people like real meat.
Oh, I gotta have some grub.
I know.
I want a steak or a hamburger. Or
Judge T's crazy about hot dogs.
Yeah, bologna.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even RW gets meat in his casserole.
Hey, did you hear about this? You know how people will go to the zoo and they get up next to the window and they stick their tongue out at the gorilla and go nanny 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 boo boo. Did you see what that one done? He busted the glass. I mean, it was in San Diego and he just took off running and wham, hit the glass.
Oh, he got tired of that.
It'll make people just get out of there too, won't it?
Yeah,
I ain't messing with no gorilla.
No, that's a big animal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, I remember growing up, we'd go to Birmingham Zoo, and I'd always go in there and
Make
watch
fun
them.
of them, wouldn't you?
I knew.
Yeah.
They're amazing animals.
They're so amazing, I don't want to get near them.
Well, I'll go watch them in the
I don't
zoo.
want no chimp either. They can. I ain't no Michael Jackson. Just want you to know that. Matthew's telling us he wants the real deal, some real meat.
Yeah. I'd like to have an orangutan. I want me one of them right turn, Clyde.
Why would you want a smelly orangutan living with you? They're smelly and disgusting.
They're cool.
Okay, Otis.
Amy done told me she wouldn't let me have a tiger.
Well, see what happened to the Tiger King, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had to call Greg last night.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Is he awake?
gonna have to limit my wife's ability with his wife and them going out. You know what she done yesterday? She come home after being out of town with her and called my little dog a ugly name just because she wouldn't come to the door. Ellie has been hurt ever since she got called an ugly name.
Poor thing.
Poor Ellie slept next to me and she whimpered for an hour. I said, "It's all right. It's gonna be all right, baby."
That's all
Mama didn't mean it.
We hurt other people's feelings by supporting what Donald Trump's doing for this great country.
Do what now?
I said we're hurting other people's feelings.
Oh, are we? Oh, yeah. America.
oh, boy.
We do believe in America. And I brought this up just a little bit ago on that first show, and nothing will become of this, folks. But there's a petition out there to have George Strait replace Bad Bunny as the entertainment there. Now, you can get as many signatures as you want, and that bunch of the NFL group committee ain't going to change it. It's a nice thought that you could actually have somebody up there that's proud to be American. Even Lee Greenwood said, "Hey, let me up there. Let me do a song."
As bad as he is with his political views, I'd still support him going to sing there.
Lee Greenwood, he's got, what's bad about his political views?
Man, it's not the same as ours.
Lee Greenwood?
Yeah.
God bless the USA.
Yeah.
Since when?
Oh, a while back.
He's like, isn't he like Trump?
I don't think so.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I want to say he was on the Biden.
I don't think so, Odie. I think Lee Greenwood's red, white, and blue through and through.
I hope.
I've never heard that.
All right, let's see. Oh, I take that back then. Okay, my bad. All right.
Otis.
All right. I was wrong. Now, who was I thinking?
I don't know what you were thinking, but Lee Greenwood is like he's like through and through, red, white, and blue, believes in the American flag, us, and all that above. So,
all right. I was wrong.
We're going to put a hat on him now and make him go stand in the corner. What made you think that? You think?
I have no idea, and I'm trying to think of why I was led. Oh, I know.
Were you driving down 8th Street and were affected by that smell of that skunk and it messed with your mind?
That could have been it.
Okay.
I think for some reason that threw
Bob
me
said
up
you
there.
need a drug test.
I probably do after I looked that up. I was like, that's not it. I'm not even going to tell you who I just had him mixed up with.
Oh, go ahead, tell
But,
us. Tell us, Odie. Can you get it out?
Yeah, somebody else had it. Bruce Springsteen.
Oh yeah,
that's who I for some reason I don't know, but yeah, that's who it was. I need my dunce hat on that one.
We're going to get him a little hat and put him in the corner there.
Everybody's talking about going to Turning Point. Turning Point USA is going to have the halftime show
Opposite
competition. This is just me, but y'all can watch the Super Bowl if you want to. I'm not going to watch it.
Oh.
Before halftime, during halftime, after halftime, didn't watch it at all.
I don't watch them during their weekly schedules either. It just ain't happening.
And
now, again, let me remind you of this afternoon at 4 o'clock at the White House. They're going to be honoring Charlie Kirk with the Freedom Medal, the highest honor that you can get. That will be presented. His wife will most likely accept that for him at 4 this afternoon.
Wow, that's all. You know, every American out there is benefiting from everything that's going on right now.
Let's see, Wayne's been out there fishing all night at Oak Tibby. Hope you caught something there.
Yeah, I hope you did. Yep.
Getting things confused with Garth.
Well, him too, boy.
Now, Garth, I could, sometimes I wonder where his thinking is. We'll be right back as we get your day underway. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie there. Good morning, Susan. Good to see you there joining us from Chunky, Mississippi.
Look at there. All the way from Chunky. Talking about Chunky, being in Newton County. Are they getting toilet paper supplies donated to the sheriff's department?
I hadn't heard any more about the two going at it.
I hadn't either. Maybe they're on a
Newton to Neshoba.
Yeah.
As we enter today, there's been arrests made. We've had 4 people that have now been arrested in the murders that took place in Leland, Mississippi. At first, they did not announce names yesterday afternoon when we were covering it. They just said that the mayor, one of the senators from that area, said that 4 had been. No, he said people had been arrested. Wouldn't give the amount. He wasn't allowed. Names are starting to come out. The FBI in Jackson is starting to release this. 6 people were killed. Horrible, horrible, horrible. All right, what we've got now.
Man.
FBI in Jackson announced that Morgan Lattimore, 25, has been arrested. Tavon Powell, 29, William Bryant, 29, were all charged with capital murder. A 4th suspect, LaToya Powell, 44, has been charged with attempted murder. There could be more arrests coming with this as we see this of what happened in Leland. And again, 6 people dead. A total, was it 16 or 18 that were wounded?
That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah, 16.
16 wounded.
10 wounded and 6 dead is how it broke down. Awful. Leland, Mississippi. We're in the national news. Now, we also got a little bit more information as, let me get over here.
22 immediate families destroyed.
Yeah.
And a whole community destroyed over senseless act.
Now, you'll remember the first night that we had there, and let me just show you. Let's go to Jasper County of who's been arrested. Let's pull up the arrest report here. Taylor Goodall, if I'm pronouncing that right. Goodlow?
Goodlow, we'll go with that.
Has been arrested. He's been charged with capital murder times twice, deadly weapon on educational property. Late yesterday afternoon, we've had 3 more arrests as we go to Darman Starks, accessory after the fact, tampering with physical evidence. Jadarius Page has been arrested, accessory after the facts charge, and then Jabara Collins has been charged with deadly weapon on educational property, unlawful for any person to possess. So we don't know whether he used it but he did have a weapon on him at that ball game. Is what we're learning there down in Heidelberg. And as we mentioned a moment ago, the game has been canceled this week between Bay Springs and them. But that gives a total of 4 arrests there also. So justice is coming slowly there. What sparked all this, I don't know, but we probably all can guess that this had something to do with probably a gang. Do I have that in handwriting in front of me? No, but it's pretty obvious something went wrong here.
Well, 22 families between those injured and those killed. And in the families of the 4 that were arrested for participating, we can't forget that family.
That's
too,
correct.
And prayers for their family of what they're having to deal with, knowing that their family member was involved with this. So 26 immediate family, man.
It's tough there. Now, we don't have all the details on this. We just know that a major accident happened last night, Odie, in Kemper County, as we see that air care was flown in. We had a rollover ATV accident last night on the Neshoba Kemper Road there. We had one person that was airlifted for medical care. And as we all know, when they bring in the helicopter, it's a very serious matter. Yeah. We don't know much more than that after they left. If you've got a loved one there, you know something. We're praying that everybody is okay. We just have no confirmation on it. It's been so early, I hadn't been able to get in touch with anybody that had facts on that. So keep those families in your thoughts and prayers there as they face the unknown today with everything that's going on with that.
Yeah, terrible.
We had what was that? A private plane crash, Massachusetts, yesterday. Did you see that where the plane went down on the interstate?
Wow.
Husband and wife lost their life. We've had several things going. It was a helicopter yesterday. We talked about California that went haywire.
Down.
Yeah, so there we go. That was all going on yesterday also. Let's see here. As we go back to Neshoba County, we had a humdinger of a wreck yesterday. Have you seen this?
No, I missed that.
Believe it or not, everybody's okay.
Wow.
Let me show you the picture, y'all. Take a look at this.
God's hand prevailed.
Ooh, that is very serious. That's at the intersection of Highway 15, I believe, 485. Here's another look at that if someone sent in that picture there. Squished it. Damage there to the Jeep, and an onlook of everything that went on with that. And again, believe it or not, it looks so much worse than it was. There's always a miracle that comes out of something, and that being
that was
one.
It. Yeah. Man.
So we're glad everybody turned out okay on that. Let's see here. They've been busy down in Clark County also. Oh, you remember the arrest, the auto burglary that we had down in Stonewall, where they were.
Didn't we have somebody sitting in the woods waiting on that to happen?
We had the A-team out there. They find out where you are. They go wait on you.
Yeah, you
Clark County.
Here.
Clark County Sheriff's Department done just that, and they've announced arrests here. Bond has been set for the multiple auto burglaries there. We got 2 fellas and 2 ladies there. I didn't know they had such bright yellow outfits.
Uniforms.
I didn't know that. That must be an additive there to match the logo there.
Must be.
So what do you want to wear? Or does that
Neither one.
Or does is that how you identify if you're a male or a female down there? Orange is
well, man, there's a better way.
That may be it.
But that may be it. Harold has pulled out color code.
Yeah, and it's only 2 colors you get to choose from while you're visiting the Clark County Berry Yacht.
That's it.
So just in case you were getting ready to make a visit down there, we thought you ought to know.
You better look good in either orange or yellow.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think those colors look good on me.
Yeah, no. Rolling Fork. Did we have anything come out?
There was an injury there, but no one
lost a lot.
No, it was just an injury at that game.
Yeah.
And then of course you got into JSU, and then we had Alcorn also that had somebody die at Alcorn, and JSU I think it was just a couple cars burned. But it was chaos, and time again, Odie, I've been asked, was all of this organized? And I don't think so. I just think it was people behaving badly over the state. It appeared that way, that many, but I don't think it was.
Separate incidents.
Yeah. So we're holding our breath and glad that and Friday night is coming up. Be safe, and again, remember, as much as you want to, you cannot on school property. You cannot go. You're not allowed to carry your
weapon.
Right.
Yep.
Even at Mississippi State games, Alabama games, I don't think you're allowed to wear them in there.
No. So do not take that on a school property.
Yeah.
And you'll be better off.
Yeah.
And you won't have to pick between orange or yellow.
That's true. That's
or
true.
stripes.
That's right. Hey, we want to say a big thank you to our studio sponsor, Environment Masters. They'll help you out with that plumbing, air conditioning, and don't forget your heater. Go ahead and check that out. Make sure it's working there. They can come out and handle it for you there.
Yep. They've been doing this since 1957.
That's we
they
can't
didn't just start.
We ain't got enough toes to add that up.
No, y'all add that if you want to. It's been a long time. But yeah, electrical, plumbing, and that heat and air, we're fixing to make that change over to your heat. Get that checked out now before you need it.
Coming up, we'll tell you all about gunfire that happened in the city of Meridian last night, and it was a heap of it. I got calls and texts from all over, so where'd that come from? We'll be right back.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built-in, or conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC. At your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and I'm going to let everybody go read this themselves. If you get a chance, go to Tate Reeves. He's the governor of the great state of Mississippi. Let me show you his Facebook page so you'll know what you're looking for. This is it here. It's got a picture of him and his family. You're going to want to read this top article here. He goes into great detail as to why he is not going to pardon the person that is up for execution in the great state of Mississippi. He gives Odie, and he didn't leave out anything. He told exactly what this person did to the person that lost their life, step by step of what they went through, and as to why he has come to the conclusion that it's coming and he's not going to change his mind and that execution will happen here. It happened way back in 94 is when it happened there. And October the 15th, tick-tock, it's going to happen. Today's the 14th.
So he gets his last meal tonight.
Yes, that is coming. And I don't want to go into all of that because it is very just straightforward. It's not culled whatsoever. It just says it. You read it for yourselves and make that determination. But no one should ever have to go through something like that, Odie.
No, not at all.
So we'll get that. Happy birthday, Denise.
Yeah, we had somebody say shouldn't have alcohol allowed on campuses either, and it's going to be the college. Well, here's your issue with that. A lot of people look up to, idolize NFL players because they make so much money. And then you got college football. They're starting to rack in millions of dollars. But you know why they sell alcohol? Because somebody's got to pay $7 million a year for a coach's salary. You're not going to get rid of it because of, what does it say in the Bible? Oh, the greed of money.
It's there.
It's the small things. But the greed of money.
We wish we could tell you differently, but we can't.
Yep.
What was that your grandma used to tell you? It's all going to blank in a handbag?
Yeah, and that handbasket is moving fast.
Is it a handbag or a handbasket?
Handbasket.
Oh, okay. I always heard handbag.
I guess it doesn't matter. I don't want to be in either one of them.
As I mentioned just a moment ago, I got tons and tons report last night of I heard gunfire. Where was that? Highway 19. And it took a few minutes to determine exactly where it come from. We were thinking at one point it was somewhere along where Walmart is, but it would be just a little bit further north on Mosby Road, not far from the apartments there, Highway Village Apartments. It was close to that. Shell casings covering the entire road as the Meridian Police Department came up on it, found that. No one was hit. I guess they were shooting at the woods. We don't know.
Could have been a booger bear.
Yeah, you just can't shoot at booger bears in the city of Meridian. It's again the law, as they used to say. Investigation, the likelihood of figuring out who did that to where there's no cameras are slim to none.
Yeah.
But they did investigate. No one was hit. No one was hurt to our knowledge. So that is the good thing. No one was admitted to a local hospital whatsoever. So that's the good news. And here's, as we look at that, here's Mosby Road. Here's Highway 19. That's North Hill Street. That's 20th Street Extension. Right up in there is where that happened, Odie. So for everybody to know where it was and what went on there. We often do get gunfire from that area. Won't be the first time, nor will it be the last time.
Well, maybe this won't bring in a whole lot of fire, but
what's that?
You know, Ann Malone put on there 68, and I'm thinking, well, has she got a birthday today? And she's saying she's 68, and then I heard, oh no, that's just how old environment matters.
Oh, okay. She done the arithmetic.
She did the arithmetic for us.
1 and a 2 and a 3.
I was like, she just had a birthday. She can't have another one.
You mess with that woman, she's gonna come after you. Hate to tell you that.
Oh, Ann, she's a good one.
Big weekend coming up for us as we're not far from Bud and Burgers as the events get ready to happen in Meridian. We've got a lot happening here. And it will be a good weekend. 20% chance of rain Saturday for anything. Now, Sunday, if you've got something planned, it's going to get wet. And as I mentioned a while ago, go ahead and get your deer patches ready because there's been a lot of people holding off because it's been so dry. And we want to go back.
And we'll seed in the ground.
And we want to go back and mention this because Angie tried to overrule me. We got a little burn pile where we get rid of boxes, and she wanted to burn them, and we held off on that. They're just piling up. It's just too dry right now to burn. Hold off, and after this rain, that will help to where if you've got a little pile that you're raking leaves that you can do. Let us get some wet stuff on the ground before you do it. These volunteer firefighters have been hustling here, there, and yonder trying to keep track of all these fires.
I'm going to miss the big deal downtown this weekend. This is going to be my first one that I miss.
Where are you going?
But, we'll be back. Our dive team's going back to Pelham, Alabama to finish some training up this year. So hopefully the water temp's not going to be too bad. It's going to be, the water's going to be fine, but it might be a little burr when we get out.
I ain't going with you.
So you can come in and take pictures.
No, that's okay. Y'all just send me your own picture. Do a group photo. We'll say how y'all doing. I don't get in that. What state is that does that where they do that annual jumping in the freezing water?
Probably Alaska. So it's up north somewhere like that. Yeah, they break open some frozen lake and jump in.
It's bad. Did I'm gonna. Because they hadn't told him. Mitt Romney, you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
He was ran a candidate
for president, and he was from that state where you can marry like 12 times Utah, isn't it? You have like
you can have multiple wives.
My 13 cousins and her wives, or all that. What's that show?
Sister Wives.
Sister Wives, and they do marry a lot, multiple people up there. But his sister-in-law, it has come out, is deceased now. His brother was divorcing her, and she was found deceased. And we don't know. It leads you to believe that she might not have taken that so well. We don't know that.
Wow.
So they were married back in 16. Not a long marriage, but breaking up there. We hate that. No matter who you are, that's sad for a family, for somebody to have to go through that. So there you go. That was one of the big things that helped there. Let's see what else we got going on this morning. As last night, if you were going toward Tuskegee or maybe Livingston, Alabama, you got kind of held up for a little while. Let me show you why. Look at this, Odie. This was a mess up. We had an 18-wheeler catch fire. And let me zoom in on that where you can see that just a little bit better. That was a huge fire, and as you can see, we had grass fires on each side of this.
Wow.
Serious fire there. We had all of them over there from Choctaw County on the scene trying to handle all this, but that was a massive fire that broke out there. And, of course, that's going to shut down the interstate for a little while and cause that traffic to back up.
You got the fuel comes out of those things and spreads everywhere. I'm not saying that that's exactly what caused that to spread, but if you see a bunch of them,
it's a good chance, isn't it?
Good chance that that's what it is. And of course, going back to what you said just a little bit ago, it's extremely dry out there, and it doesn't take much to start all that duff that's on the ground on fire. So good job to the fire department.
Up and coming, we're going to tell you about some folks that lost their home last night, and I don't know who they were. And if y'all know, we'll be glad to add their sizes of clothes and where it all be dropped off if somebody sent a message.
I believe it was a woman and 3 kids.
It was.
So definitely we'll try and get some information to see if we can help them with some items.
All right, we'll be right back.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
We had a question about a serial killer in Louisiana. We'll have to ask that girl about that. She spends more time there than we do. I didn't hear about it.
I hadn't heard about that. We'll see if we can't find something out.
Sure will there. As this morning gets underway, we welcome you. Nice and cool outside. The sun is coming up as you head off to work. We're hitting at about 54. No accidents this morning. We're doing good.
Doing good. Let's keep that up.
Worst thing we had happen was an 18-wheeler just quit running by Waters International. I guess if you're going to break down, that's the place to break down.
Well, we're right here in the shop.
Yeah, had to Popo run some blue lights there until they opened up this morning.
Yeah.
Things,
tow me in.
Things happen, don't they?
Oh.
As a good morning to APEC. Let's go back and peel back some times. So who was your favorite, if you had one, of all the James?
I have to say that the original James Bond.
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery.
Is that your best?
That's my best favorite one.
After you got past Roger Moore and one of those dark-headed fellows, this new guy.
Bronson.
I don't even know his name.
Then this Daniel something, this new one. I don't care for him too much. Pierce was, he was all right, but Roger Moore filled in the gap. I like Roger. Sean Connery is my favorite one. Oh, yeah.
It was Roger Moore's birthday. He was born back in 20. Is he passed away? He'd have to be, I guess. Maybe not. But the ladies loved old Roger Moore.
Yeah. I don't know if he's passed, but I would say might be a good
chance there. But those Bond movies were big. Maybe you liked him.
007.
Did you? Were you a big fan of Patrick Swayze? Number one.
He had a couple of good shows. Ghost was pretty good. I'll give it to him.
Did you and Amy ever get in the bedroom and she'd do the jump and you try to catch her like the dancing thing?
No.
You drop her? Is that what you're saying?
Probably so. I wasn't real good at catching. Roger Moore has passed on.
Okay.
Live and Let Die was good. Yep.
Some few of those names, I'm not even going to attempt to say what they were. I'm afraid that I may.
It was an 8-legged carrot.
Yes, and I could say it wrong, and I don't want to do that. But as we go back to Patrick Swayze, and I really liked Patrick Swayze. You go back to the North and South, and you go back to Red Dawn.
That was good. The original, not the remake.
Yeah.
Bob brought up Roadhouse, not this remake.
Roadhouse. Patrick Swayze was a man's man. Now, I know he danced. Y'all don't get me wrong. He did dance, and but he was good at it. Do you remember the bad guy in Ghost?
One that took him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his birthday. He was born in 1952. He just had that, like, I need a bath look all his life.
He had a look. He played a good part.
Yeah. Remember when they drug him? Back in the 80s, we didn't have graphics like they do now. And the monsters that drug him under the ground.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when all the shadows come out there. Yeah.
So that happened today. One of my
Next
favorite.
of kin, that was a good movie.
And that had what's his face in it?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
He had the school bus with all them snakes.
Yeah, he had a special set of skills with snakes.
Yeah.
The hillbillies did come to town. And the mafia part, they done a pretty good job there of portraying what goes on.
Yep.
Don't mess with their smokes is what that amounted to.
Yeah.
But hillbillies do come to town every once in a while.
BJ and...
I remember watching this as a kid, and he had What You Want, right? Isn't that What You Want? A Michael Jackson pet?
No, I don't want the chimp. I want the orangutan.
He's bigger.
Yeah, orangutan's bigger.
I can just see you and Amy and the orangutan laying in bed together right now.
No, he have his own bedroom. Now, we'll take him to town. He'd probably want to go to bed.
Oh, yeah, I don't think those things pass away very often. I think you're like, that's life. You know what I mean here? It's not like you have a pet for 3 or 4 years. You got this one from now on.
Clyde, that's it, Bob. Clyde. I mean, could you imagine?
No, and I wouldn't.
Come on, Clyde.
I don't want no horse either. You got to go out there, come rain, sleet, or cold, and feed him.
Well, I did that for years.
He gets upset if you don't
I
there.
used to ride horses. They were fun.
You remember Hey Bird Dog, which led to the next big hit called Wake Up, Little Susie, Wake Up. It was 1957 that these guys had a big hit for it. Now, let's be honest about it. They lost their looks about 10 years later. And they didn't look nothing like that as they got older. And then they got in a big fight and they never spoke to each other again.
Well, nowadays bands make up so they can go back out on the road again.
The Eagles proved that. It did freeze over.
Yeah, it did.
But what a group that was. Errol Flynn, were you a big...
I watched the original...
Or did you like, what's his name? Dancing with Wolves. Oh, no. The Men in Tights was it. I mean, Blazing Saddles guy, Mel Brooks made that show just right. And when they brought out that new device that said, "Oops, snip," and they went, "Whoop, whoop." Not getting in line for that one.
Hey, never mind.
Errol Flynn was passed away today back in 1959. He played the original Robin Hood. But what's his face? Robin of Locksley. He had thing from Mississippi as his friend that went around with him.
Yeah, the old electric company.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, yeah, sure was.
Kevin Costner is who I was trying to think of.
Yeah, Kevin Costner.
Yeah, and then when they made, you remember when they repossessed the Capitol and not the Capitol, but the castle, and they pulled the castle away, and the blind guy was still sitting on the toilet looking at Playgirl with Braille. It's funny. They made fun of everybody. That was back in the day when you could have funny stuff
hurt
there.
Nobody's feelings.
That's right.
Yeah, people didn't get so mad because if you're watching something that you don't like, then go find your own channel.
And that's where that worked out there.
Oh, wait a minute! Some of them ain't got a channel no more.
Robin Hood. It was a show for all there. One of my favorites, and he'll be doing his final tour, his final concert ever, coming up in June of next year in Nash Vegas. There, as we go back to remember Allen, he done it in 1996. It's all right to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a little old bitty. Good
That's
stuff there.
tough.
If I'm not mistaken, Tom T. Hall also wrote that song.
Yep. That's tough to see him go downhill like that.
It has there. Yeah, 1972, I can see Odie singing this back in high school. Being the two of us, and I don't know anything else.
I don't even know the song.
You do know about the mouse. It was one of his first number ones right after ABC. One, two,
remember
three.
that one, yeah.
Then being the two of us. Who knows the words?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson had a number one with Ben about the
Okay.
rat.
I didn't know the name of it though. Okay.
I don't know the words at all. Alan has a disease to where he can't walk. He stumbles and falls, and it's got a big medical name about yay long, and he has no sense of balance anymore. He has to be led on stage to a chair. And Alan's not really that old. He's in his 60s now, but it hit him hard. Yeah, Chris Walker says Ben was about a rat. Bob, you got to know the words to it. You're a pretty good singer.
He does sing pretty good. You know, talking about falling like Alan Jackson. I had a friend of mine, and he'd just be standing up talking, all of a sudden, bam, he'd just fall.
Is that sleeping disease?
No, it was Meniere's, is what they called it. Meniere's disease.
Now, is that manure or
And
Meniere's?
probably close to it. He was full of it. He went to the doctor, and the doc says, I can cure that. He says, but there's a downside. And he goes, what is it? And he goes, well, go in, and it's something to do with your equilibrium. And he says, you'll be deaf in one ear. And he said, all I want to ask is, will I be able to walk and stand up? And the doc says, yeah. And he says, it's worth it for me. So they went in and did that, and he never fell again. And it was good, but he was deaf in one ear. But now he was crazy like the rest of us. So his wife took him over to UAB to have the surgery, and they said, okay, look, since you live in Meridian, you can't leave right now. You can go get you something to eat, but you can't leave town. I want you to be back here in 2 hours and just let me check you out. So he's all wrapped up and bandaged and everything else. And he's standing in the elevator. They're going down to go get in the car, and the elevator door opens up, and about 4 people that suits and briefcases and all that step in the elevator and turn around. And as soon as the door shuts, Gary says, if you hit me with another frying pan, I'm not going to be the only one in the hospital. And then 4 people started hitting buttons trying to get off that elevator.
Is that supposed to be a true story?
No, that is a true story. But yeah, Meniere's disease is what he had, and it would just sit there and just wham, he just fall down.
Never heard of that. 1972, the guy that died in women's clothes had his premiere today. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Remember that song?
That's tough.
Those cats were fast as lightning. Yeah, we remember
Charlie
a few
Kirk's
things.
Birthday today.
Who's that?
Charlie Kirk's birthday was today.
And that's why they're awarding that medal today at
On
4
his
p.m. at the
birthday.
White House. That's what's happening there. Funny Face, I Need You.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Funny Face. Donna Fargo had a number 1 hit back in 72, and she also done the song, if you remember, I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA.
I remember that.
We would lose the guy that invented White Christmas. I'm dreaming
of a one.
Bing Crosby passed away in 1977. A legend, a gentleman, a scholar. Everybody liked him there. Did you watch the remake of this? I remember as a kid going, ooh, they going to get off this time?
I am, and when it crashed and they landed back on their same island again.
Yeah, you asked for it. You should have got back on a boat.
Yeah.
It was the class of '89 is what it is referred to, because there were so many famous people: Alan Jackson, Garth Brooks, Travis Tritt. The list goes on of people that come out of the class of '89. Clint Black was one of those, and his first one was probably one of his best. Killing Time.
Killing Time.
Is a killing me.
Is a killing me.
It was just hit after hit off of that. And that was his last good one. I love this movie.
Oh, this was good. This was good.
As we go back for John Travolta, anybody remember 1994?
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. And of course, that had Bruce Willis in it.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson there. And good show.
Good actors.
Yes, I like that show a whole bunch there. Aaron Tippin had a number 1 back. This 25 years ago, y'all, with Kiss This. That was kind of his remake, his rebound. A.A. Ron had a hit today back then. But if he ever brings you a tear.
A tear? Was that it?
Yeah. Well, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I was trying to remember how it went there.
Yeah.
as we go back to remember Freddie Fender.
Freddie Fender.
He passed away in 06. Big. He crossed lines there with that Spanish version of that. That had never been done before in country music. And you're right, Will. He would have been 32 today.
32.
Tough one there.
Woo, but he's sitting there with Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I have no doubt in my mind. Missing Earth, missing his wife, missing his kids, but could you imagine being right there with the glory of God?
I'm just asking a question here. I don't think anybody really knows the answer to what you were hinting at there. After you reach the by and by, do you know people there, or do
you know there's controversy that you
don't know the
everybody,
answer.
and some scholars say no, you're not. So I don't study the Bible enough.
I don't know the answer
to
to
my
it.
own conclusion on that either. You know, I would sure hope that when Daddy died, he was sitting in his room or laying in his room, and the morphine kind of had him out, and he wasn't talking clear. And then right before he died, I mean, this big gleam come on his face. He smiled. He pointed up at the ceiling, and he said, "Angels!" And he flapped his wings twice and died. And so he felt the angels coming to get him to bring him home.
Well, and we all know that as long as there's breath left in your body, you can be saved.
That's right.
But let me just bring this up. Let's take Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay.
She's married 8-10 times. Who do you hook up with? I'm just asking for a friend, and I don't know the answer to that.
You know, that would be.
I don't know. I've heard some say you do, some say you don't, and wow, that's all I know about that. I can't get into something I don't know the answer to.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and Aquapel windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
Welcome back, and I have no explanation for this, but this is the most dangerous part of Highway 19 North I think you can ever get near. That's Besadia. The only straightaway that there is, and there's always a little incident going on there, and we had that again yesterday afternoon. Zoom in on that a little bit more.
4-lane to the north, 4-lane to the south.
And it's just going to be in that little strip there. Always happens there, but no major injuries with that. But there was an accident. We have had some bad ones there in the past.
Yeah.
We had a fender bender out at 20th Street. That's not far from the junior college, right off of State Boulevard yesterday afternoon. We had a little 2-car pile up there.
Oh.
And then as we go over to I think it's a Mustang. Yep, Mustang had a little. I think that's a Mustang. That may not be.
It looked like it from the back part, though, didn't it?
Yeah, but a little issue going on there yesterday afternoon also. They happen all over, and that was just one of those that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's see. We mentioned a moment ago about a house fire that broke out. This would be sometime after 9 p.m. last night. I can't remember what time it was. We went up 39. It was after 9. A total loss for this family. And let's pull this up here where you can get a good look. Even the Jeep that you see parked in the carport there was a total loss as well. It caught fire as well. Major damage. And this would catch fire again this morning at daylight. It would rekindle and catch back on fire. And again, Odie, I think, had gotten word that possibly some kids that lived there, they were not at home. And if we get sizes, we'll be able to pass that along. So that's all we know about that so far. If you happen to have information on that, please let us know so we can pass that along to others. I had a lot of questions yesterday also about Newton County. What's on fire? What's going on over there? So I called Jody's office, talked to Chris, and this is what I'd found out. This was a controlled burn as we look at that. Boy, it was huge. But a controlled burn that took place, no one was hurt, no one was injured there in Newton County. That was controlled, but it was a lot of smoke coming from that. Now, we had a big event yesterday at the Meridian Police Department as 3 promotions were handed out. We went to the event, and as we look at this, let's go over this. Here they are as they got their promotions yesterday. Each been with the Meridian Police Department a long, long time. And we'll look at this individually as Billy Jenkins will be taking over the training. He has now been promoted to a captain, and he will be out of the training facility teaching youngsters what they need to know about patrolling. As we get in here, Captain Cole is now a captain as well. He'll be over the patrol division, taking over things and helping everybody out there. As we go here, Travaris Smith is now taking over the CID division, and this deals with anything that deals with crime investigation, that he will be the captain over, handling these duties now. Congratulations to each and every one of those. We went live with the event. That's a big deal for folks to get these promotions, and we did that.
Promotions from within.
Yep. So congratulations.
Good men. I've worked with them, and good guys, and they do want to make sure that they do everything wrong.
We even made it to cruising the coast, Odie.
Look at there.
Pete took us down as we take a look at this. Boy, I can't go. I'd like to visit, but I can't go. Hey, look, it's a truck like mine.
Well, just the bottom half.
The tires kind of look alike. But it was a lot of square bodies were down on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Whatever you like, they probably had a division for it. And, the more and more I study the Trans Am, that Bandit has really taken off. Not many of them left where they were sitting around forever, but boy, that's becoming quite the collector's item.
Well, the price to tripled over it. And now everybody's I got one out there in the yard I might do something with now.
They were going, one that was in really good condition, about $20,000 that was mint. Now, your other ones were cheaper, but the mint ones now have gone anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000.
Yeah.
Hubba. We got a missing pup in Clark County, the Crandall community. Have you seen him? They sure would have to. Luann wants him back.
Look at that.
Nice fella there.
Pretty brindle dog.
Is that what you call those?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. So if you're in Clark County and would like to see that, if you've seen him, please inbox us. We'll pass that along. And boy, let me tell you something. There has been a lot of band things going on over the last weekend.
Yeah.
As we say, congratulations here. This is the Southeast Lauderdale Marching Band. I'm not sure if I've gotten the West Lauderdale up yet or not. I got a link on that late yesterday. If we haven't gotten that up, we'll get that up here before long. But it's band after band that got their stuff.
And did great. Everybody local did pretty good. So
yeah, I got them here somewhere. I was trying to see where I had a few more here I wanted to bring up that done quite an excellent job also. Here we go.
Jeffrey Walker. Good morning, Jeffrey. Oh, buddy.
Newton County, the Cougar Pride Marching Band also there. All sponsor. They've done great. 3rd year in a row there. As we take a look here, the West Lauderdale Band, all Superior Saturday night. First time in 4 years they've got that.
That's pretty cool.
Congratulations to them. And let me see here. We had one more here. We still may have a West Lauderdale one I haven't gotten up yet. But this one here, the Lady Bulldogs there, qualified for state there.
You just did West Lauderdale, didn't you?
This is Clarkdale. No, I think there were several different
groups and stuff
from each school, and I got part of it, and I didn't get the other part.
Okay, I got you.
But I'll go back and double check. I don't want to leave anybody, because this is special to those kids to be recognized for the hard work they do, and we don't want to leave anybody out on any of that, Odie.
Yeah, and the Neshoba got all ones, which is top.
That is, it's, as we said, just a lot of work goes into it, and they deserve to be patted on the back for their time in the sun there.
Clarkdale's going for the first time in 10 years to the state championship.
Really?
Wow. Pretty good.
See, folks know these things. There's a lot of parents that go and sit in these bleachers on the weekends and watch this stuff.
Yeah.
They know exactly it. Coming up, if you hadn't gotten your birthday into us yet, please do.
Yeah.
We're going to do those next in just a moment, so make sure you get those. And don't forget, we got Fugitive Friday coming up. Who's Wanted by the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. We'll feature the next outlaw Friday morning. Warden, I'm serious about all that. They want to arrest them.
They wants to bring them back.
We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Hedlelburb Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Hedlelburb Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HedlelburBHeatingandCooling.com.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install, or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
Yes.
Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray. Odie, this is a Tuesday morning as we head toward a gorgeous day in October here. Hey, we got a job fair coming up in Meridian. And if you're looking for work, employment, this is called a grassroots job fair. As we pull this up, Odie, this is going to be happening with Specialty Roll Product. Big company. They do so much printing here in Meridian, no one really realizes what they do.
You go to a lot of places and you get a receipt. A lot of that stuff comes from Specialty Roll.
Now, this is going to be happening next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow, out at Workforce Development. That's on Highway 19 there in front of Lee's Donut. The MCC campus there, the old Walmart. Get you a donut, go in there.
Get a kolache.
A what?
A kolache.
I'm not a big fan of those. You like those, apparently.
Oh, yeah. They're good.
Check them out. I'm not one of those that want a donut with chocolate or creamy stuff in it. I just want a plain with glazed and be done. I'm kind of a vanilla kind of person.
Now, I do like some of the field, but I'm the same. I'm a just plain glazed donut with a little warmth to it, or a kolache. With jalapenos in it.
Angie brought me some across the state line as she was coming back in from the beach this past weekend, some Krispy Kremes. I love those. and I ain't had one in so long, and I bit into one, and I was high as a Georgia pine for 3 to 4 minutes. I was whoop, 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 whoop.
Imagine the work you could get done.
Seriously, if you had had a donut in a while and you have one after a dry spell, it will make you realize that sugar hits you. Whoop! You can move.
Yeah.
Not sure if these guys will be out working again today, but 14th Street all day yesterday. I passed them several times in my rounds there. This is in front of the pain clinic there, 14th. That's 10th Avenue is what that is. And then up here is 5 Points. This right lane has been blocked as you top that hill, and that's the way it is. So if you're in that area today, just be mindful that could still be there. I hadn't gotten word whether it will be or not, but something to keep in mind as we look at that. Let's see here. We talked about that one. Ball games are going on. And we talked about Biden, too, this morning. I talked about it on the first show.
Yeah.
Where Biden was trying to take a little plane there.
He wanted to. Somebody must have told him.
That's the way it is. All right, we need to talk about birthdays. How many you got?
Birthdays. We got some today. We got Megan Segovia. She will take care of you if you had to have Metro come out. She is a wonderful person down there. Jamie Mott. Elliot Brewer got a birthday today.
How old is it? We got an age?
Councilman. No, he didn't have one on.
Oh, come on, Elliot. Give it up.
Tell us what it is.
Seemed like your wife would have told us.
I know it. Now, here's one.
What?
Amanda Snowden.
Oh, Amanda's like 28.
I thought it was 27. Amanda's got a birthday today. Emily Grace Berry, 12. Lauren Waddell. Steve Sodoma, 75. Here's a good one.
What's that?
Todd and Kathy Kemp celebrating 31 years of marriage today.
God bless you, Todd.
So,
God bless you, Todd. That's what he's thinking. I'm just taking up from a man. Kathy, go easy on the man.
Yeah, take it easy for him. You know, he may not have to go to work today.
He deserves a day off.
He deserves a day off. Jen Gressett, Denise Wright, Jonathan Proctor, Sue Harris, and Ava Dennis turned 6 today. Y'all have a wonderful room. Rachel Spears is in a room. She is doing great. They had her sitting up. She's communicating good. Everything's going good. I hadn't checked. I didn't see an update yesterday because I was busy and didn't check. But doing extremely good. This is day maybe 23, 24, something like that.
Right.
She's been in the hospital. But definitely doing good, but still needs prayers. God has definitely put his hands on her. And prayers are being felt. And I know the family says thank you for everyone who continues to pray for God's hands to heal our good friend Rachel.
Environment Masters offering a little bit of a special there since they opened in 57. Heat tune-ups, $57, limited time.
Man, you can't beat that.
It's a bargain there.
Yes, and this is the time you want to do that.
Because if you don't, y'all all know this, we'll wait another 2 weeks. Somebody will fire the heater up in your house. Fire department's called. It smells funny. Have them come out and check it out.
Everybody's coming. Peggy Price Usher got a birthday
Does
today.
she?
Went to school with her, so happy birthday, Peggy.
Miss Wilda, thank you very much for passing that along to us. Already, as we go past 8 o'clock, we hope each and every one of you have a wonderful day. Odie, you got one of those nice
Yes, we're going to find one to hit us for this day.
What we got?
We're going to go to Romans 1, verse 17. For in the gospel, the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last. Just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith. And we have to have faith. We have to have that belief of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and that he sent his son, Jesus, to die for us and shed his blood on the cross, that each and every one of us can have a chance to live in heaven with our Father. Woo. Y'all have a wonderful day. Hump Day be here before you know it. We'll be back tomorrow, too. Until then, remember, we love you and have a great day.